Hello viewers around the world and welcome back to a brand new video. This is XP Gaming and today we're going to be talking about the new 17.20 update, which if you didn't know is what I guess we could say. Well, actually I'm not sure exactly what it's called. For now we'll just call it the second update, the second actual update of Season 7. You might think, well, we've had more updates than that, and we have, but they've been hot fixes, so kind of like mini updates. So anyways, yes, at the moment, this is the 17.20 update, and the reason I'm making this video is, well, because there's a lot of stuff in this update that isn't necessarily part of the update, but it did come at the same time as the update. Basically, there's a lot of stuff that isn't because of the update, but it did come at the same time as the update, and it's going to be a bit of a different video than usual, because we're only going to be, well, in the lobby. Okay, I'm just going to show you all this new stuff that has happened. It's pretty interesting. And probably the main thing about this update that has, honestly, it's probably the only thing that's been added to this update, is the new default setting. Or default, I'm not sure what they mean by that. Basically, you can turn this on and off. I'm pretty sure it stays as off until you actually turn it on. But anyways, preferred item, so this is it. This is what people have been, asking for a while. I mean, I can definitely say that a lot of people have been wanting this. I don't think many people have asked it like directly. I don't think many people, would have said we want something like this before that stuff, right? But I think, when I see people play and they complain, they don't say it directly. They say, like, I guess you say indirectly, but they want to make this. And it's been a long time since Fortnite came out. When you think about it, this is, pretty big, even though it's a small change, but it's going to help everyone a lot. It makes me wonder why it's going to come earlier. So if you can't even tell by the name, which is pretty self-explanatory, preferred item slot, it really says right there, now enabled by default. Okay, so that's what it meant by new default setting. Okay, so this is gonna be, if you don't want to use these, I'm about to explain how they work. If you don't want to use these, then you'll have to actually go ahead and turn it off. It's not gonna be off by itself. Now enabled by default, as pictured above, with the third and fourth slots unassigned. Customize any inventory slot to prefer a weapon and item type in the game settings tab. So basically the way it works is now when you're looting, you won't have to switch your, I guess you could say, shotgun to your first slot. Maybe use the shotgun to the first slot, but you already have an AR there, right? You picked the AR and goes to the first slot, but maybe one at the second slot. So now whatever you can configure the settings, and you can set them to heals will be on the third slot, the shotgun will be on your fifth slot, and the AR will be on your fourth slot. That's kind of a weird inventory, but basically this is going to help a lot. And now you won't have to waste time organizing your inventory. It's a bit kind of hard to explain if you just read it, you'll probably get how it works. But there should be a video before or after this, not too long either way, about this thing and actually match update. So anyways, that's a main thing about this update. The other thing is this. Bugha, the champion of 2019 Fortnite World Cup, Bugha joins the Icon Series World Class title. So this was announced just 2 days ago. They already came with the tab, and they were like, Bugha's coming to Fortnite, right? And now the skin's actually here, and his game mode too. So something really cool is that this update added a new game mode called Bugha's Late Game Arena. Now, if you can't tell what that even means, basically, this is really cool. It even said in the trailer, I guess I'll show you guys. I'll stay quiet while we watch this.
The two most impactful moments I've ever had in my career. The 2019 Fortnite World Cup win. And today I got my own Icon Series outfit. There are three variants of my outfit. This looks exactly like Heath. They got the joggers on, the shoes, the hair, everything is perfect. They got the World Cup variant, which is super cool. Alright, I'm spinning around real quick and looking back. Wow, it looks just like the World Cup trophy. My dog, Zoe, in the trophy. Zoe, look, you're in the trophy. My pickaxe are dual-wielded. Zoe is printed into both of them. So this emote, this is really funny. This is how it goes. Even after World Cup, I did this dance on the stage. I actually can't wait to get in game play with this. This is so sweet. Another really cool thing is Bugha's late game. It is the first competitive all-out game mode. You use trios. You start off in the third zone, set materials, weapons, loadouts. You're getting straight into that action, that World Cup experience for players all around the world. I used to dream of the day that I would get my own Icon Series outfit. Now that it's here, I'm super excited with how this turns out. This is really cool and I hope everyone likes it.
Yeah, so that was really crazy. I mean, Bugha he didn't win, you know, the 2019 Fortnite World Cup. You know, he did some great things with Fortnite, for Fortnite, whatever you want to say. But still, even then, it's kind of surprising that he still got the Icon Series outfit. I mean, maybe if it was like not too long after the World Cup, it would have been like more expected. But now they're just kind of suddenly releasing it 2 years later. But I guess Icon Series, if you don't know, like they take like at least a year from what we've learned to make, at least like 10 months. So yeah, so that is pretty cool. This is like the main thing with the update, and this is kind of something that came with the update. So if you heard what he was saying in there is a new game mode, but this is really special. So it's exactly like he said. Okay, exactly like he said. It's the first ever competitive game mode. Well, yeah, it's competitive like unique game mode. Obviously, you know, arena, it does not count as a game mode. Like it's a permanent game mode. But I mean like LTM. This is an LTM, but it's competitive. So that's really cool. It's weird and cool, really cool. So it's called Bugha's Late Game Arena. Obviously, if it's not already, you know, if you can't figure out what that means, it's literally just a late game arena. So I've given you guys some time to read. I don't think I even said, but yeah. Okay. Anyways, a competitive game was designed to be intense, whether you're cranking 90s or hiding in a bush. Earn high by taking placements or eliminating opponents. So let's see. As you gain hype, you'll compete against tougher opponents with a similar skill level. So let's say you want to play this, and but you don't usually play it, yeah. So you probably won't know how it works. The way it would actually work would be is you would earn hype, and if you don't know what hype is, they're basically this point system, and for getting kills, placements, and eliminations, you get hype, and you go to, let's say, another tier, and then people in that tier will face up against you. So it's kind of another version of skill-based matchmaking. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna. We've had this kind of thing before, like an LTM, but with arena points. Well, actually, okay, it's a bit different from Bugha's LTM. So Bugha's LTM is like the first one, but yeah, that one Fortnite kind of like released, and the points weren't the same. Like it's like you could use that game mode to get points for the actual arena, but it was competitive and you get points in that. But it was like it's a whole new type of arena. So I'm not sure if this is gonna be the same way. Like if let's say you're Champions League, which you need like 1,000 points for, and here. And you're gonna start here in Bugha's Late Game Arena with 0, and you're gonna have to work your way up at your boards in, like, you know, Bugha's Late Game Arena, and then actual arena is like a whole separate thing. So this is Bugha himself. This video is taking a lot longer than I thought, but like I said, this is like actually a bunch of stuff. So here is the actual Bugha skin. Very cool. It's even like I've imagined Bugha getting his own skin, or at least some, you know, famous people. And honestly, this is really well done. Like, the Icon Series, all of them have been great so far, but some of them just haven't been, like, I don't know, they don't exactly look at first sight as similar to the actual person. But yeah, this is really well done. You get used to it, is what I mean. Bugha Blade, that's actually a really cool pickaxe. Beginner round. Copyrighted music I've turned off, so this is, you know, even though it's Icon Series, but it's not actually copyrighted. That's pretty cool. Anyways, that's like actually pretty much it. Everything else is pretty normal. But I mean, it's another type of info. This is probably the last thing we're gonna talk about. And yeah, this is it. This is gonna be the end of the video. And that is, Fortnite has released a bunch of free items. Now, if it's someone, you probably already know why. But if you, whatever. Point is, they just released a bunch of free items, and this is really unlike Fortnite. So obviously, it's the holiday. It's a month, special month, and Pride month. And usually in stuff like this, you know, let's say Christmas or something, they don't really release free items in the store. Now I know they've been doing it for like the past 2 years, I guess you could say, and they've had a few free emotes. But this is kind of different. Like there's a bunch of free emotes here, and just so you know, this will not be staying forever. Like obviously this will go eventually. I'm not sure when this is gonna go. It's obviously the items probably reset, as it says there, in 23 hours. Usually special items like this stay for a while. So basically what I'm trying to say is they're safe. Sorry, buy them now. And yeah, they're pretty cool stuff. And this is the first time. This is really cool. This is the first time we've ever had free actual sprays in the item shop. That's kind of interesting. I mean, nobody really uses spray, but these, I don't know. I'd be willing to use them. They're kind of cool. Anyways, that's it for today's video. LeBron James is still here if you want to pick him. But yes, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is pretty interesting update. I'm gonna make, obviously there should be a separate video on the actual update with gameplay. Okay, what I'm trying to say, the update added a lot to the actual game files, and Fortnite's really amping up for something big. At the moment, the only actual feature we got was for item slots, but this is still kind of a nice big update. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, make sure you buy all the emotes. Hopefully you guys get to play the new Bugha game mode. I'm gonna try making a video about the Bugha game mode with no promises. Anyways, this is XP Gaming out.